Sports for You London boxing news from the capital city here with heavyweight Dillian Whyte. Dill, you here at the press conference today. You're looking sharp, all relaxed and ready for Saturday.
I look my best, man. All the hard graft is done, all the training's done, so now it's time to enjoy myself a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
So, dress up, press conference. I gotta get a haircut tomorrow, so I look a little fresher tomorrow.
You look sharp. You look well. You've been out in the Cronk gym, I understand, with Jonathan Banks. How much is that invaluable?
It's good being there because being at the gym, people like Thomason, Hillary Canty, Michael Moore, what's the guy's name? Milton McClory, all those guys just walk in and just give you advice or talk to you, watch you spar and give their bit at the end and stuff like that. So it's good. It's a really rough neighborhood and rough gym, and the guys there, they are rough and ready and stuff. So it was really good experience and good sparring as well, and good to be around. You just feel good to be around that history, you know. I
always remember the late great Emmanuel Stewart saying that, like, fighting men off the street would just come in to get paid for rounds. Tough men couldn't box, but they could fight. And sparring for people like yourself was invaluable. Was it that type of?
Yeah, I had some good guys. I brought some guys in, but listen, if you tell somebody who's paying them $100 or $200 a week to spar, they'll try and kill you for that. You know what I mean? Because it's like it's a bit of a poor neighborhood, like you know what I mean. So, when it comes to work and boxing, them guys are serious and they show up. And the good thing is they didn't know who I was, what's my record or what I've done, so they didn't care. They just see me as, a soft English guy is here. When I got there, it was like, fresh meat. Everybody wanted to box me, heavyweight, middleweight, everybody wanted to box me the first week, but the second week, obviously, that all changed.
I can imagine. You touched on the great Tommy Earns there. If you don't mind me intruding on your privacy there, Dillian, what kind of advice did the great man give you while
he just gave me good advice, like use my jab a lot more. He says, listen, you're a long ranger dude like me, use your range. He said, stay loose, shoot your jab. He showed me a couple of things here and there, so it was really good, just a couple of bits and bobs, that he showed me, so it's really good.
And everything's all right with your previous injury, the few niggles you had?
My hand is good now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it is all good. The last fight was a bit, because I was, it's the first fight back after injury, so I was a little bit nervous, but the hands are good, sparring, no problem, everything's good, you know what I mean? It's, normally I always have a little something every camp, but this camp's gone good, very professional, you know what I mean? I was getting massages like almost every day or something, I was getting looked after, and I feel good and I feel strong.
Brilliant. And we just spoke off camera there about a tough opponent for you Saturday. Brian Minto covered him in the prize fighter tournament a few years back at York Hall, and he won't be coming to lay down, will he?
Listen, he's a tough guy. He's highly ranked. He's the highest. He's the highest ranked fighter I've ever fought, and he's fought everybody. And listen, a lot of people say, he's a small guy, whatever. But listen, Brian Minto is tough. He'll fight anybody. He's game, and he's one of those guys that's always in shape. You can see from looking at him, he's in shape. I was looking at him, I was saying, he's in shape, and he's one of those guys that's very prideful, and and like I think he's a similar mentality to me. He's got that drive and desire, and he's gonna come to fight. He ain't gonna lie down, and like I say, he's very, very. And he's got his ranking for a reason. He's only lost to like really, really top guys, and the fights he's lost have been wars, really competitive fights. It's not like he's never showed up and got blown up. Everybody saw he lose to Sprott, but what people remember is they're comparing the Sprott now to the Sprott then.
Yeah.
Just 2 years ago, Sprott was a good fighter. Sprott was beating undefeated fighters in the German circuit. So
exactly.
Michael was a bit like Danny. Sometimes he turns up, sometimes he don't turn up. Now he's a bit old, so a lot of people is judging him and his fights now. But Michael ain't no mug. Look when he knocked out Ardley, and Michael's no mug.
Nah, and Michael's you might use your punch resistance and a bit of speed, but the power don't go, does it?
Michael's no mug. You know what I mean? So, but listen, I'm not gonna sit here and try and say, justify who he's lost and who he lost to. Bottom line, he's a good fighter. He's the highest ranked fighter that I fought. I'm looking forward to fighting him, and he's seems to be a very respectful guy, but. I'm looking to put a hurt on him on Saturday. And
I know you're not a man to overlook your current opponent and what you need to do on Saturday, but the deal's been signed with Anthony Joshua for December 12th.
Yeah.
And I think did I read it or was I told that you basically just as a man you don't like him.
No,
you don't like him.
Listen, it's no secret. He said some things about me publicly, you know what I mean, and you know, and started this whole thing of a make it personal when it shouldn't have, you know what I mean, made it personal. I don't like him, and I'm sure he doesn't like me anyway. So,
yeah.
you know what I mean. Listen, I'm never gonna go into it anyway. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not overlooking Saturday. I got a job to do Saturday. I need to do it in good fashion. This guy's a tricky customer, you know what I mean, and he's a tough customer. So I'm focusing on destroying him, and then I'll destroy Joshua in December.
Right, Dillian Whyte, I think we've got to get in there now, mate.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
thank you
yeah.
for your time. Much
Thank you very
appreciated.
much.
Cheers.